I do. I look terrible.
Hi guys, so hopefully that's all working now. I can't tell if obviously any of you are hearing sound or seeing the picture. But yeah, let us know, please. Let's go, guys. Thank you, Jason. I can see you're in the
Can
chat.
anybody hear us?
Hopefully people can everybody hear us?
Hey, it was my spill.
Yeah. So far we've only got Jason in. Yeah, okay. Now we've got Alan Ray Explores.
Can
it's
they
working.
hear? Can they hear?
Yeah,
Can they
yeah,
hear?
it's
Can they
working.
hear?
Hey there, Jake and Candy. That's from Mysteries Untold. Tammy's in. Hello, Tammy. So yeah,
Hey, Jason.
This is our first live. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. Candy's even
Who's
more
that?
nervous.
Alan Ray Explores. Hello. This writing's tiny, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Michael,
for me.
hello.
You've got issues. You
I
need
know. Hello, Tammy.
Limestone. Hello, Ashley.
Hey, Jamie.
Hello, Alan.
We need to work out how to make you a mod as well, mate.
Yeah,
Still gotta
Jamie.
do it, haven't we?
Yeah, I can do that now. I think you tap on his name. Where is it? No, Adders moderator.
Add as moderator. There we go.
The managing or standard?
Standard.
Standard.
And save.
Save.
Right, that's your
okay, Jamie. You are now a mod. Sorry about the nice close up of my face there.
Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Let's say hello to Michael and Case for us. So I feel like I'm going like this, squinting.
You are, yeah. You really do need some glasses.
Hello, Kelly. Explore the unknown. Sandra, hello there, my lovely.
So yeah, sorry about the technical issues we had back on there. We were using StreamYard. We spoke to John. He's in the chat. We spoke to John about using StreamYard. But yeah, we didn't realise.
A few people have said that one's really good, haven't they?
But we didn't realise that there would be a snag. And it'd just be a black screen and we couldn't see anything or, it wouldn't display. So, yeah.
So I'm really struggling to read all this.
I can read that perfectly clear. What is wrong with you?
I'm getting old. What can I say?
You're not getting old.
I bloody am.
If you're getting old, I'm getting old. I'm getting old with you.
Is there anybody that we haven't said hello to?
Explore the unknown, which I just said.
Yeah, that's Kelly.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Terrible with names.
Oh, sorry, she called you James.
Okay. So I'm now James. No, I'm not. I'm Jake. Jake. So, guys, I'm sure you guys have heard from Jason Haunted Sessions and Bristol Paranormal Hunters that we're going up on a camping trip. That is tomorrow.
Woo-hoo.
We are really excited for this. It should be really good. Hopefully, the weather holds up. I have heard that it's going to be a bit rainy.
Hit and miss, isn't it?
Hit and miss, yeah. So, hopefully, weather's all nice. We've got about a 4-hour, 40 minutes.
No, it's 3 hours,
41 minutes. Sorry, journey up there. Yeah, we've got a big ass tent, like a 5-man tent for 2 people. For just
it was a bargain. It was a steal.
So we've got a palace.
It was a steal, though.
By the way, if I'm talking too quick, guys, please let me know. Yeah, because my nerves are like. Ooh.
My hand's shaking. Look.
So I'm just talking rabbiting on fast.
You always talk fast, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, but this is exceptionally fast. I feel like I'm a Frenchman, right?
Enchanté.
Yes, croissants.
Is that the only word you know? It's not even a French word.
I did know a little bit of French, but not much.
Oui.
Yeah. So, hello. You guys are doing great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope. I feel like I'm just like jibber jabbing.
I don't know. My whole body is literally shaking. That's how nervous I am. I've been nervous the whole time, haven't I?
You have, yeah, to be fair.
I am lurking in the background for a minute. I need to sort Kayla out. No worries, Sandra.
How are you, Sandra? You good?
Jamie said, hey, guys, don't panic about it. All friends here, okay? Brilliant.
And I was like, this was always going to be a rough one because it's our first one. And it was rough because it didn't even work in the first place. Otherwise, it would have been a lot better. But
well, look, I haven't even done my makeup.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate, how you doing, my lovely?
So, yeah, my nose has been going all bloody day because of hay fever. So,
yeah. Guess what? No one's mentioned the change.
The change?
The change.
Oh, the change. No one's mentioned the change.
No one's mentioned the change.
You terrible lot.
Take a deeper breath, Candy. You guys will get used to it. Oh, I hope so, Sandra. I really do.
What do you think the change is, guys? There's a change. What do you think it is?
As Kelly off, is she? Thanks for popping in, Kelly. All good, thank you, Candy. Lovely, hope you are. Yeah, we're all good here. Just obviously
Been
a
a busy
nervous Nelly.
Been a busy one today, though, hasn't it? Going here, there, everywhere.
Has Jake got his snacks for the weekend?
I have, Jason. Yeah,
we sorted all that out earlier.
I've got
actually.
most of you a pot of Pringles each. Like, I think Sean's gonna have to share with Ryan if he's happy with that.
Sean's sharing with
Sean's
Chris,
sharing with Chris,
and then Ryan will be sharing.
with Sue, and then Jason, you've got your own pot. Obviously, I've got my own pot. I ain't gonna.
And I didn't want any.
Candy didn't want one.
Hey so, Phil, how you doing?
Jake, you got those steak Pringles for them? No, unfortunately not.
You couldn't find them again.
No, literally, they were a limited edition. I literally saw them there and then, and I just went, "Yeah, okay, I'm getting a pot." But yeah, no. Candy didn't like them really, did you?
No, they weren't my cup of tea.
But they weren't too bad for me. Hello, Phil. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the comments. Hello, Chris.
So what's the change? Don't leave us hanging.
You got to keep guessing.
No one's even guessed, have they?
Yeah.
They haven't even tried.
I'll give you a hint, guys. Right, the change is not me. All right, there's no change to me. But see if you can notice
Chris,
a change.
how you doing? There we go. Ashley's got it.
Yay! Well done, Ashley. Where did she put
Ryan, how you doing? Yeah, she's put it there, and then she's put question mark. She's got it right.
Candy's hair, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So she's got blonde highlights.
Gone for a bit of blonde
in the hair,
and it's shorter as well.
Hello, Mark. Nice to see you in the chat.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? Hey, Sean.
Hello, Sean. You ready for the camping? Yeah. You ready for the camping, Sean? As I say, yeah, I've got you a pot of Pringles, Sean, but you're going to have to share.
Oh, there you go. Chris is eating food.
Chris is eating food.
I think he said that specifically aimed for you, hasn't he?
Yeah, to be fair, like I say, we've been rushed around all day, haven't we? I haven't really eaten much today. I feel like I'm like really short. Like I'm sitting on like one of them stacker boxes for like clothes.
Candy got the same hairstyle as me. You wish, Jason. You need hair first, mate.
Oh, shots. Low blow.
Hey, John, how you doing, my lovely? We did try and use StreamYard, and obviously we do appreciate the help that you gave us and that, but it just didn't work for us. Gave us a black screen.
Black screen that said that we couldn't be displayed on the screen, and then like I was asking people if they could hear and see, and people could, yeah. Oh, it wouldn't be YouTube if it weren't the first live and
hey,
going cocks up.
I wouldn't be surprised if other people have obviously gone into the first one, because obviously where it was meant to be on that, and then obviously the massive F up.
Yeah, true.
There we go. I didn't swear. I said F up.
Yeah, you didn't swear. Good, well done. Obviously, like I said earlier, I've got hay fever, so I do apologise if I use a tissue and all that.
Oh, there you go. Phil's just said he thinks there are people still waiting on the other live.
Yeah, there probably will be.
Yeah, I don't know why that one's still saying it's live. We didn't get it.
Yeah, I was going to ask Jason about how to shut down the one before, but it was too late. It was like I had to like go live with the second one, so I was like, okay.
There is 8 low. What, 8 waiting in another one?
Yeah, in the first one, yeah.
Hopefully they'll clock on.
Hopefully they'll clock on and come in here.
I've just noticed how many are in though. There's 18.
Yeah, that's good.
Not bad,
good, guys.
Not bad.
Nice to see you all. So people chatting. Hello, Adventurous Unseen. I can't remember names. I'm terrible with names.
Moving Ballista. Marsha. Hey,
Marsha. Yes, Marsha. Yes, it.
Yeah, I'm the one that's good with remembering names for channels and that. He's useless. Absolutely useless. Thank you, John. Show the love.
I still feel a bit nervous. Like I'm just rabbiting away and talking. So, but yeah. What were you looking at me for? I'm just like,
just the rabbiting, isn't it? I've just been rabbing and rabbing and rabbing.
But like I say, we are planning to do a lot more camping. Like I say, camping weekend is this weekend, but we're going to do a lot more camping with the guys. A lot more locations, fresh new
I'm
ideas.
still looking forward to seeing all you guys go into that sandpit.
Yes.
I'm going to film each and every one of you doing it.
Last time it was a slide. This time it's a sandpit. Well, if it's in the same area. But yeah, who likes the
Hey, Darren.
things up here? All the newspaper articles and that of killings.
Yeah, I just need frames from, don't
Oh,
I?
hello, Darren. Good
Yeah.
to see you in here.
He's your work colleague. You're supposed to know that.
I was pointing at me into the thing, so unless I have eyes in the back of my head,
what you got? Oh, what got you into the paranormal? Well, for me, it was because I actually saw the shadow figure. I think I was about 7, 8 years old, and yeah, I just always knew that something was there, and then obviously, like most most people, curse word, most haunted is what actually got me into it, because I did say like one day I'd hope to be able to do all that. So yeah, for you it's a completely different story.
Yeah, for me, obviously, I did have an experience. Obviously, when my mum was in hospital, mental health hospital, years ago, and I had experience in my house, and it freaked me out. But obviously, I weren't fully on board with it at the time. And it's only because you said about doing the channel and all that. Like that, I was just, to be fair, I was a bit meh about it at first, because I was into photography a lot. So I had a Canon R10 mirrorless, and I went out basically taking photographs and that. And then Candy was like, "Oh, all about the channel," and I got into it eventually, didn't I?
It took you about 6 months, didn't it?
I wouldn't say that, but
it was about 6 months. Oh, I can't bother to go. I really don't want to go out. Oh, do we have to go out?
But then after a while, I got to like it, and like I did start experiencing things like on investigations and stuff, and I was like, well, okay, the time when I had that experience back then, like in my mum's place, mustn't have been just a one-off coincidence. So now I enjoy doing them, and now I enjoy meeting new people like Sean, Ryan, Chris, or obviously Jason and that. I like meeting new people, obviously, through it, and there are a lot of people that do it, but you do meet some like bad ones, unfortunately, as well, which obviously we have come across in the past. But the past is the past. We shove that aside, move forward, and obviously, yeah. Anyone else got any questions?
There you go. Sean said, and some swings.
And some swings.
Yeah, because we were talking about the sandpit.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh,
I
love the swings, Sean. Well. Yeah. I'll go on the swing.
You'll probably be one of these ones that goes so high, and then you'll just flick yourself off and just land on your. Oh, I can imagine maybe Sean doing something like that.
You used to see kids do it all the time, and then they swing so high that they actually got over the top of the swing and then about again.
I don't think I've seen that.
But
do you know what? My hands are really, really sweaty. That's how nervous I am.
Still nervous.
Still nervous.
To be fair, I'm a little bit still nervous, but I'm just chatting through it, chatting at a million miles an hour. But yeah.
How's your day been, Darren, anyway?
Yeah, how was work?
You were lucky to get it off.
Yeah. Andy approved my my day off, so I was like, "Thanks, Andy."
Oh, thank you, Marsha. I hope we are.
See, Jamie remembers it.
Why does Jake look short? Oh, because we haven't got a proper seating set up or anything. So I've got a kitchen stall, and he's got a box.
One of these storage box things. So yeah,
he's a bit taller than I am as well. So I said to him, he can have the short one. Otherwise, I'd be swallowed up.
When's your next investigation? So we're going out with the guys, John, this weekend. So we're going to film. I think it's a few locations, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a few locations in store, haven't we? Again, with obviously Bristol Paranormal Hunters.
Yeah.
We got Fright Night Project, Chris.
Yeah.
And also Jason from Haunted Sessions.
So yeah, it should be a good weekend, and we'll get some filming done, and then next weekend there'll be a premiere up, a video.
That's if I can get it done in time.
You will. Then we've also got a new channel, as Darren already knows. It's called Days of Darkness, and that's going to be regarding history, crime, and horror. So that's a new exciting thing for Candy, because obviously I'm not included in that. That's just Candy's project. So yeah, it will be her channel, her project. So if anyone is interested in horror, crime, and history,
Just don't try
then,
looking
yeah.
for it yet because nothing's on
Yeah,
it.
there's nothing on there at the minute, guys. So I wouldn't recommend. Well, you can go over and subscribe or whatever, but there is no content at the moment. But
Yeah, but
yeah.
if people subscribe early, then obviously it'll mess up the algorithm sort of thing. I want it to get straight on it.
If there is an algorithm.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think there is, do they?
But yeah, so Darren Grave Days knows about that. Obviously, you know, he recommended Candy doing a history thing separate. So
Are you ready for the weekend, guys, without burning your tent down?
do you know what? Hopefully we don't burn a tent down. But
The only person who would actually burn a tent down if they had a chance to is Jake.
But I've just realised, obviously, Sandra said earlier today that there's no campfires there. So really sad about that one.
Jake, the little fire
Yeah.
starter.
I kind of wanted a fire. But oh well, it's going to be a good weekend in a way.
Of course,
I am
we're with
ready.
the guys.
I am ready for
The amount of banter and stuff that went on in the last one.
Yeah, it's good.
I've never laughed so hard in such a long time. Not like that.
That's what I'm saying. We do have a laugh. So I love a nice campfire. Yeah, campfires. I'm all about campfires, but yeah, like I say, this place don't have it, Mark.
I'm taking layers.
Yeah, this time it's layers.
I'm going to take a big thick blanket.
But
although I can't imagine it being too cold, surely.
Nah, it can't be that cold. Not for what's it called, May.
It'd be cold. Surely it'd be colder here because we're right near the.
You'd think that, but I checked the weather, and down here is actually a degree or two warmer. There's Candy's mood's just gone. Like, you know, she likes the heat and sun.
I love the sunshine.
All huddled around a lighter.
it will be, yeah.
All huddled around a lighter. I can imagine that.
I've got about 3 or 4 of them somewhere.
One of them Bunsen burners. Let's call Bunsen burners.
You know why that wouldn't work? Yeah, but you know why that wouldn't work? You've got to have the gas valve and then the plug-in part, so you couldn't.
Don't know. I'm sure Sean
just to destroy your mood.
We might actually need Sean to actually help us.
Sweet talk. You have to sweet talk him.
I was going to say we might actually need Sean to help us put up our tape because it's a 5-man palace. Like, you know, I'm not tall enough to get up there.
Yeah, I said to Jake, are we going to need a step ladder for this? Because obviously we're quite short, the pair of us. So,
yeah, we're not a very tall couple. Have you found a location near Dover Folkestone yet? No, unfortunately, I haven't, Darren. I have been messaging.
We have tried to talk to people.
I have been trying to get a paranormal location for Dover Folkestone, but I have got one place, but we've done it before, and I don't know, it just doesn't interest me really. It's not one that's going to scare the pants out of you, Darren. You know, we need one that's going to make you go, oh crap, and then like literally. I hope you can say crap on live.
You don't want to, so you can have a bit of leeway, I think.
But yeah, Darren, we're still trying to get a location for that area. Like I say, I just don't have anything great there.
I went in the slide last time. Don't you mean you went down the slide last time, not in it? Sorry, Jace.
I was going to say, like, you really corrected him.
Well, it says I went in the slide. How can you go in the slide unless it's one of those circular ones that have the hole?
It might be. It might be one of them. They have one of them at what Tyler Park?
Yeah, but what Tyler Park isn't where we're going.
No. Yeah, granted. Yeah, sorry, Jace, can't help you. I tried to stick it up for you there, but
Jake and his sugar. Why is it saying Jake and his sugar? We've definitely got sugar for you. I was reading further up because I don't know what's been missed.
Sorry if we have missed anyone's comments. Stonehenge campsite
in a few weeks for the Solstice Festival.
That would be amazing, Mark.
That's meant to be quite a popular thing as well, isn't it? I know a lot of people go to something like that.
Yeah, although I'm not really a big fan of Stonehenge. I saw it and I was like, is that it? It's just like a few stones in a field. Right? I weren't that impressed by it. But
no, it's Jake and Milk. It's definitely Jake
and
Milk, yeah. Got our own one, and there's a little farm shop on site, so we can buy more if we need it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how expensive that farm shop's going to be.
Chris, Your milk's safe.
Yeah, your milk's safe, Chris.
And if it's not, run away. Run away with it.
Yeah, no, it'll be safe. Yeah, people saying rally reviews. Hello, rally reviews.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Hello, hello, hello.
Anyone else coming in who we've missed? Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
I don't think we've missed anyone, and if we have, I'm really sorry.
But yeah, I feel a bit more chilled now. Like I say, obviously it's been going a little while now. So
Sean's just put, I'm going to walk a cow over.
Walk a cow.
He'll be sat there milking its teats.
Has anyone else got any questions? We've had a couple of questions. Has anyone else got anything to ask, or any topics?
Yeah,
I've covered the camping. I can't
basically the timer can't go any quick enough for you. It's only been 20 minutes.
So you're the one who wanted to be like, oh.
No, I said I was shitting a brick.
Yeah.
I think you was. That word on there,
I think you was more nervous than me, to be fair.
Yeah, I was.
But then I have done TikTok live. I have done TikTok lives before in the past when I had TikTok. I did a 6-hour live for charity, but
I'll just come home. It's only 8 minutes away from the camp. You're not allowed
Jason,
to,
you're not coming off this campsite. You've got to stay. You're not going home.
And if it rains, you've got to sit it out.
Yeah. Right outside the tent in the main.
All of our tents are going to swallow his one, though, aren't they?
He'll be able to put his tent inside our tent.
Oh, there you go. Rally Reviews has said this is the first time seeing the channel.
Oh, nice. Nice that you come over, though,
so
Rally.
Welcome in. This is our very first live. So yeah, we are a bit nervous, and obviously there might be a lot of jibber jabber waffle.
Yeah, it might go from jibber jabber waffle to not speaking much at all because we haven't got actual topics for our first one. We just wanted it as a meet and greet, sort of talk about anything.
And obviously just to let people that obviously know that there's.
Hey Neil, hello Neil.
Hey Neil, how you doing?
You might have come in
AKA Angry Anubis.
Angry Anubis, yes. You didn't get notified. No, we didn't even get notified on our phones. It normally comes up, but I think that's because we're the hosting people. That's why it didn't come up. But
I know, even being a host and stuff like that, it still comes up saying Paranormal on the Go is.
Yeah, although I have got a spare account, obviously my Jake account that I use to message people, and go into people's lives. So I'm surprised I didn't get a notification on that. Just YouTube, I suppose. YouTube being YouTube. How you been, Angry? How you been?
He's just said he's been good.
Oh, well, I'm asking.
Yeah, look, I'm good, thanks. You're a bit slow. Have your views changed on the paranormal over time?
Yeah, a little bit. I believe a little bit more in it now. Like, obviously, because I was always 50-50, I suppose I still am. I will still say I'm 50-50.
Yeah, you always say you're 50-50, don't you?
But I do believe in a lot more than what I did back then. Like, obviously, when I first started, I was very skeptical. Like, I was a big believer in the gadgets when I started.
First, wasn't you? He basically didn't want to come away from them, and I wanted to steer well away from them.
I was a big skeptical person about spirits and activity and that at the beginning, but I did really favour and like the the REM pods and stuff and the devices. But I was a big believer in them, and I thought obviously they were working. But then when people told me it was all a load of crook, basically. I was like, oh yeah, it does seem like it's a bit more manipulated.
But then for me, I still 100% believe. I don't feel I'm ever going to change that. And maybe when I'm older, I might. But
yeah,
for now, it's just stayed as it is.
You're very much a believer, though, aren't you? You're firmly on it.
Well, you've got to think. Obviously, some things that get captured. Why is there no explanation to some of the stuff that you do get?
Don't get me wrong. I do think that there is 100%. There's things that you can't explain. It's so mind confusing. A mind deaf that you basically go, no, I can't work that out. But obviously, there is part of me somehow that there thinks that there isn't anything. But then I don't know. It's a hard one. The trouble with me is I'm always in my own head. I'm always in my own head with that sort of stuff. I'm always unless something actually touches me and actually, is physically there. Like, you know, I won't be like, yeah, no, concrete proof. There is something.
Well, that's what you're after, isn't it?
I
You
want
want the
something.
concrete
Yeah,
evidence.
I want something to actually like grab my arm or so, like, you know, like actual physical touch. Like, you know, to be like something that is actually there. Like, you know, or like that place, that church that we did, where I felt physically sick from it. Like, you know,
Oh, what, the one with the rope hanging down?
there's definitely something.
You were
in there.
terrified of that before we even started that
Yeah.
investigation, though.
I went in there to check it out myself. Like, you know, like before we even got started, I just went in there to check whether there was anyone in there or anything like that. And when I was going around, like, you know, I had that feeling like, oh, this is not a nice place, like, you know, and all that lot. But yeah, that place really had us jumpy.
Yeah, gadgets really are crap, aren't they, Jace?
When
people say they've never had a paranormal experience, I look at them as if they're crazy.
Who said that?
Oh, Mark.
Oh, okay. What did Chris say there? Can you tell everyone about the time Jake tried to share his Pringles but acted like
he was donating a kidney?
Oh yeah, I don't like sharing.
Oh, I've already wound him up. I said,
food.
If someone else wants to film it, I'll pretend I don't know where Jake's Pringles are, pop the lid open and say, I don't know where they are, and eat one.
Hello, Claire. Hello.
Oh.
Hello, Paul and Claire.
Good
to see you both.
Hey, Claire, my lovely. How you doing?
Yeah, lurking because of cooking dinner. What are you cooking? Anything nice?
Oh, I just had a little fish pie tonight. I wasn't even hungry.
Yeah, you had a microwave meal, didn't you? So did I. I had a lasagna. I had a lasagna. Couldn't be bothered to do anything, so we've just been packing and packing the car up ready for tomorrow.
There you go, Jake. What's giant that? Pringle is shouting boo at you. That was Sean that said that. Sorry, that made me chuckle.
I do love Pringles. Do you know what? If I ever get to a stage where I don't enjoy Pringles, I think we'd think that there's something seriously wrong with you. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
As well as nicking other people's milk, yeah. He just nods and agrees.
Yeah, milk's good. I like.
If you have had a paranormal experience, you will always believe.
See, I don't know, because like I say, I've had paranormal experiences, like a couple, but I don't fully believe. Like I do believe.
But then, did you believe? Did you believe when you had that experience, or was you a non-believer?
Oh, well, at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, like
if you didn't believe at the time, obviously you're going to think of anything more logical, and then you're going to be like, oh, okay.
What do you mean? What the very first bit where it was in my mum's house? That experience.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't believe beforehand. No.
Well, there you go then.
But basically, well, I was a bit neutral, really. I didn't really think about spirits or anything like that, so I didn't really know what to expect, sort of thing. But
it's like a little debate here amongst us, isn't it?
But yeah, well, it's good.
Trying to get you to the actual point.
But basically, when it happened, I did go through all the logical steps. I grabbed a baseball bat next to my bed and thought it was someone in the house and that. So I checked every room and all that lot to see if anyone had come in. I checked whether all the windows were shut, all the doors and everything else, and they were all shut apart from my bedroom door, which was wide open to start off with, and then it slammed shut. So I was like, I tried going around debunking it as you would as well. Well, it can't be wind because everything was bloody locked and shut. No one's in the house. So I was like, so what the bloody hell was it? What made my door go from a thick carpet, that's a really thick offcut? My door, you used to have to really yank it to, shut it or open it. What made it go slam really fast? It's on lino and it's not. There's no carpet there.
Yeah.
And I couldn't in my head say what it was or So yeah, definitely something out there.
Just there you go. Claire's making sausage and mash.
Yeah, I like sausage and mash. What, with onion and gravy as well?
Oh, you love your onion gravy, didn't you?
Onion gravy's the best.
You're going to make him feel hungry again in a minute.
Oh yeah, you might have to invite me round, Claire. I'll have a second dinner.
You're terrible. Alan Ray, I was the biggest disbeliever until physically pushed across a room with no one there, even felt their hands on my back. Oh, I bet that was creepy.
If I had an experience like that, then yes, I probably would change my whole mindset and I'd be dead on it that there's 100% concrete proof, But then is there 100% concrete proof unless you get it on camera? If you can prove it to other people that it's real.
Well, not really, because at the end of the day, you've experienced that. That's your own experience. Just
Yeah, but
because
you can
you
say
haven't
that.
captured it. Yeah, but people like hearing other people's stories.
Yeah, no, I don't like.
You're not going to capture absolutely everything that
I don't-
happens.
I
You
don't-
can't film 24/7.
I don't say that people's experience, including my own, are like, credited, and they ain't like 100% proof. But like, unless you actually film it and actually prove to other people that it's real, like it.
So I'm laughing
I
at
don't know.
I'm laughing at Angry's comment.
Well, what did he say?
Have you ever seen a Little Shop of Horrors?
Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah.
No, I haven't actually.
You know
no.
well, there's a plant in it, and it goes, "Feed me, Seymour."
Didn't know.
Yeah, basically, he's saying that's what you'll be like. Sorry, it made me laugh because I've seen that film. I love that.
I was going to say the joke's wasted on me because I haven't even seen that. So, hello, Corinne.
Hey, Corinne,
Hello,
how you
welcome
doing?
in.
Finally made one. Woo! It's only taken how long?
It's all right. We like you, really, Corinne. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely have to arrange something else with you.
Yeah. Hey.
Finally,
a night off. Yeah.
Bless
Well, like I
you.
say, I should have been working today, but I asked for a day off last minute, and one of the managers was like, "You'll be lucky to get that," and then the other manager approved it. So I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "I got it."
There you go. Jason put second dinner, third dinner, sixth dinner. Lol, Jake, don't stop eating.
I couldn't have 5-6 meals.
He's Brad Pitt from Ocean's 11. Why I've not actually seen Ocean's 11. Does he eat a lot? I don't know.
Don't know.
And then Alan's put, you don't need to prove it to anyone. If you know, you know. So basically, once you've had that experience, that is your experience.
Well, I
gets you thinking, doesn't it?
Well, I've had a good few experiences where I'm like, yeah, there's got to be something out there. But like, what I mean is, obviously, if like everyone else sees it and sees that it's happened, obviously more people will believe if you've had a real experience. Obviously, rather.
Chris, bring it on. You probably won't get much back because
that?
I'm not very good at comebacks, and I've said that many times.
Huh.
Yeah, he's saying I'm going to roast you the weekend.
Go ahead, Chris will probably be all over it. We're going to try and get some more footage of Chris sleeping with like a lantern.
Oh no, I'm going to get Chris's little silly comments that he makes without realising that he's saying them, and I'm going to put them in all my videos. Watch your back, Chris. Watch your back.
Candy will be just as devious as you.
He does eat a lot, Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11. Oh, well, there you go then. As I said, I've not actually seen that film. I've always normally resort more to a horror. Love my horror.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that when that happens. Google pop-ups.
Stretch. Oh.
Just trying to see if anything else has been put in there. Don't think it has. Don't worry, I've got plans for you.
Plans.
He's got plans. You got plans, or you got
plans now? Do you believe that abandoned buildings hold memories of events that happened in them? Yeah.
I believe they can.
That, well, like obviously, like a prison's going to be like a bad atmosphere, isn't it? Because it's
or maybe not necessarily the building itself. Maybe the land it was on. You don't know what was on that land before that building was put up.
Yeah, and they say if you knock a building down, obviously, like a terrible building, like down.
It's like Nazareth House.
The feeling's still there, like
I'm sure you've heard of Nazareth House, Darren. Obviously, the stories and that was around that. Because that was said to be really, really haunted, wasn't it? Yeah, they've knocked it down now. And obviously they're building new flats on top. But what's to say that those spirits aren't still in that same grounds?
So the flats would be just,
But you're never going to get to witness any of that because you don't have access to it.
Well, no, not unless you go buy one.
Or unless someone reports it to you. Please come and check out my house. I think it's haunted.
Oh, that would be cool. Do you know what? If someone actually said, "Look, I think I've got a haunted house. Can you check this out for us?"
Well, you did say you had someone that said that you can go and investigate a ship at one stage, or their boat, or whatever it was.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but I've heard nothing back from that at the moment, so I might have to chase them up because that's like a. I think he said it was a restored military boat that he bought and obviously done up. So they'd be really interested if I can get on board that.
Especially if it's a military one as well.
Yeah. Congrats on your first live. You're doing awesome. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you. We're
Is the
trying, like I
stone
say,
tape
obviously
theory
it's our first
proven?
one, so if we don't sound great or like look great, then I do
The stone
apologise.
tape. I don't think I've heard about the stone tape theory.
But
Don't
yeah,
think I've heard about it.
any questions you guys have got, just fire away. Obviously, we'll do the best we can to answer them.
The best we can.
The best we can, yes.
I don't like being put on the spot.
I know you don't.
Well, that is the same idea as place built over Native American burial sites. Yeah, they do say that as well, don't they? Obviously, if places are built over American burial sites and stuff like that. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
When I was a kid, we had stone tape episode. We all three of us heard, but the person we heard was living and at work. That's
so, guys, if it looks like we're putting our faces forward and squinting, it's because we're trying to read the chat on the side of the.
Well, your eyesight's better than mine. I feel like I need my glasses.
So obviously, it's not because we're look all bug-eyed and we're like trying to.
Do you know what it is? You can look at it for a certain amount of time, then you turn around away. But by the time you've looked back, it's like tiny little specks of dots.
I mean, it is starting to get a bit duller in here as well. So obviously, as it gets darker, I will go off camera and go turn on a light.
Don't leave me on my own.
You'll be fine. They won't eat you up and chew you and spit you back out.
I don't know. Chris reckons he's going to roast me.
Yeah, that's at the weekend. You got a chance to defend yourself.
In a very poor way.
Well, yeah.
I said I'm not very good at comebacks. I'd openly admit that.
See, I'm too calm and placid to respond to anything.
No one will ever know what we are actually capturing on camera. No, that's definitely true, though, isn't it? Because obviously people will just think it's fake anyway. Doesn't matter what we capture. People will be like, "Oh, well, that's not."
There's always someone that will go, "That's fake."
Or let's see if we can debunk that. Show us your footage and obviously take it from that angle and whatever. And they'll still try and question you.
Yeah. Hello, Susan. Hello. Welcome in.
She's been in for a while, Jake.
Oh, I've only just seen her name.
Oh, you ignorant git. I do apologise for his behaviour, Susan. But yeah, no, I want to know what the stone tape theory is because I don't actually think I've heard about it. Someone wants to put that in the comment, please?
I just see a bright orange fin name, and I was just like, "Oh, look, it's Susan." I was on the phone.
Okay. Jamie, could you put links in for us, please?
Yeah, please, Jamie. Thank you. Links for all the important channels. I
haven't seen any of them go through yet. Yeah, so one obviously Friday night.
Yeah, Jason's one. All of our community, basically.
All the ones that are going camping this weekend.
Camping, whoop whoop. I'm not going to do that again.
Did you just do the fist pump as well?
Camping. Whoop, whoop. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Good evening, Calamity.
Hello, Calamity.
How are you doing? There we go, done it. Thank you very much, Jamie.
So we have been live for nearly 40 minutes. So what do you guys think? I'll say, I don't know how this one's gone, to be fair. I think I've just been rabbiting on like mad.
I suppose I haven't fallen off my stool.
Yeah.
There we go. The stone tape theory actually got its name from a BBC movie in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
And not the other way around.
Interesting.
Again, I honestly don't know what it is.
It's very interesting.
Oh, no, actually, Corinne's put something there. The stone tape theory is the stone tape theory, which I really can't read this.
Well,
which posits that buildings and objects can record past events and replay them as paranormal activity is not a scientifically proven theory.
Should we get Candy some glasses so she can read the comments from back here?
I have got them. I'm just not wearing them on camera.
Thank you, Jamie, for doing the links. Yeah, Claire put, I think it goes quick. The time has gone quite quick, to be fair. But I think that's just because, like I say, I'm rambling on and on and on. And I just...
That's not hard for you to do, though, is it?
Oh, no. But it's more... I ramble more when I'm nervous as well. So I talk quicker than normal.
I'm good, thank you. Been down a 36-hour rabbit hole of paranormal bollocks and wish I didn't start it.
Oh, okay. Sounds fun, Calamity.
Sounds like a headache.
So yeah, he's just put Fright Night Project Zinc in. So yeah, everyone, if you're not aware, that's Chris. He will be going camping with us this weekend. Great guy, really down to earth.
Just thinks he's brilliant at roasting.
Yeah. And yeah, so yeah, give him a little sub if you want to like his content. Head over, check his videos out. He's not got many videos, but they are really good.
I think his editing's brilliant.
Yeah, his
Absolutely
editing's
brilliant.
really good. So yeah, check Fright Night Project out if you can.
Bristol Paranormal Hunters, Sean the funny guy.
Yeah, Sean the funny guy.
Loves the word cock.
He does love his word cock, doesn't he?
That's what he's going to be known for. You're Pringle Man and you're Pringle
I'm
Pringle Pop or something
I'm
like
Mr.
that.
Pringle or Pringle Man.
Or as Jamie says to you, Jake the Break.
Yeah.
Because you do trip over a lot of stuff.
Although I haven't tripped over really that much lately.
You've had nothing to trip over.
It's really funny. Talking of tripping over, I forgot to mention this to you, and I'm going to mention it on live. But yeah,
Are you sure you want to?
Yeah, but my work colleague, obviously Morgan, obviously as you know,
Yeah.
right? He was pushing the bin like on the other side of the road, and he swore at me like this across from the other side. Sorry, YouTube, but yeah, he swore at me like that from across the road, and then tripped over and went over the bin, and I went karma, and
Yeah,
he
that's
went,
pure karma.
and then he got back in the truck and went, I tripped over the bin. I was like, that was proper karma, isn't it? I was like, yeah.
That's like your work colleague the other day when we was waiting for Darren to pick us up on Saturday. He tripped over in the middle of the road. Couldn't help but laugh.
To be fair, I did snigger a little bit when he went over.
There you go. Angry's put stone tape, I think, is basically like residual energy embedded in a building fabric playing like a tape on a loop. So basically one big loop then. That's what I'm getting at. That's the gist of it. Just of what's going through chat anyway.
If you like the live and you've enjoyed, and if you're enjoying our first one, then yeah, drop a like on this this live. Write a comment.
Jake walks into door frames. Yes, he did on the camping bod, didn't he?
I did. Yes. I remember that. Yeah. I was going to say, when did I walk into a door frame? But yeah, I remember it now. Yeah.
But didn't Sean do it as well?
Yeah, Sean done it once as well. To be fair. Yeah, we had like a really small pod, and it had like a low door frame. So I've not realised, and I've just gone donk, and then obviously a little while later, I've just gone and done it again. But then, like I say, Sean went in there and then donked his head. But then Sean's a lot taller than me, so I suppose
he's
it's
the
better.
BFG, isn't
it? For me, it's just
It's not been as bad as I thought it would be, though. I will say that just taken over the last few days. How's the first live been? Well, ask the lovely audience, because we don't know. We're just waffling.
Yeah. Like I say, I think it's gone all right, the first live. Like, we've had, what was it? What highest, like 22 or something?
I don't know. The highest I've seen was 20.
But then again,
I'm not paying attention to that, though. I don't care.
Nah. But then, like I say, I'm enjoying myself now. I'm just rambling on, but I'm enjoying myself. Whereas at the start, I was nervous. But then there were 2 lives going on, so next time there'll only be 1.
Well, yeah, as long as it goes smoothly the second time.
Well, I think we won't use StreamYard next time. We'll just go straight with.
Well, hopefully do another one with the guys, obviously on the weekend. That's if they want to do one.
Yeah, well, if you guys want to see us go live again over the weekend, then yeah, please just drop in the comments. If you want to see us go live this weekend, and you may or may not see a live from us again.
There you go. Jamie said we're doing well, so yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jamie.
And Claire's put show the love. Thank you very much, Claire. Showing the love.
Thank you, Kate, for the love.
Is it okay to share mine? What, your link?
Is it Tammy or who's
no,
saying?
Jamie. I'm guessing it's.
Oh yeah, Jamie. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You're part of the community as well, so yeah. Go ahead.
There you go. Alan said it's great, guys. So thank God. Phew.
To be
Unless
fair,
people are thinking it's all right anyway. That's obviously what I was more concerned about and stuff like that, because I get nervous nearly.
That's always a worry, isn't it? With the first ever live, you know, you're like thinking to yourself, is it going to go right? Like, am I rambling on too much? Like, you know, am I not talking enough? You know, like, I definitely think I've been talking a lot.
It's more like, oh, what sort of questions are going to come out? How much on the spot are we going to be and stuff like that. I'm an overthinker. So
I'd rather people ask questions, to be fair. I really would, because it keeps you talking about paranormal, about the topic. So if people put comments in there, obviously I'm happy about it.
And Corinne was nervous on her first one. I think most people are. John was as well. I think you're getting used to him now, though, aren't you, John?
Well, John just said the other day that he still gets nervous on his lives. But yeah, like I say, this is our very first one, so I am a bit nervous. I am just rambling. Like I say, this live was literally just to talk to people, you know, get acquainted with it all. Like, we need
just so people see that we're not so serious all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially me, because most people probably go into the videos and they think, oh, doesn't she look like she's got a resting bitch face? Because I do. I genuinely do. And I always think to myself, I look bloody miserable.
Yeah, but actually, like, when you meet you don't actually have a resting bitch face. Like, that's the thing.
I don't know. My face is always quite straight. It always is.
Well, yeah, but
not intentionally.
When you're with me and all that, I never see like a resting bitch face, but I suppose I know you quite well now.
Well, you don't see me much, because when you're walking down the road, you go off miles ahead and leave me behind.
I do have a quick pace of walk.
More like you don't want to be seen with me.
It's not that.
You're embarrassed by
it's
me.
It's not that. I just walk quicker. Like, you know, I have an active job in that.
I get nervous just watching live streams.
Oh, do you really?
At least he feels our pain, if you can call it pain. I still feel like I've got clammy, sweaty hands. I never get that.
You probably will. It's like because you're, well, you know, you see the comments on the side of the screen, and you know, you see yourself, like, you know, that you're live. So it's a weird one, isn't it?
I think that's what a lot of it is, because obviously you do see yourself back. And obviously, when I do my own little videos, I do not like seeing myself back.
But then I think I prefer to see that we're actually live and see us like on the screen than like a blank screen. If it was blank, I'd be like, well,
like it was before, where it was saying,
well, that's
you cannot be displayed.
Well, that's it. But if it's like that, I'm like, can people see me? Can people hear me?
There you go, Angry's Put. You'll get more comfortable the more you do it. Took me a while after the first one. I enjoy it now, Monday nights. Yeah, we'll have to remember that and try and get into one of yours.
Yeah, we will have to come into one of yours, Neil. Like I say, we still need to have that drink at a pub or something, don't we, as well? So, like I say, once I get paid, I ain't yet, but when I do,
it'll be just after your birthday now.
Yeah, just after my birthday, I'll get paid. Yeah, so then we'll go for a catch up and a drink there.
Jake and Candy, where are you based?
We're based in Westcliff.
The so-called place that everybody loves, Essex.
Yeah.
Just not as stupid as half the people that ended up on Towie.
That is true.
They do make us look really bad. I've always said that. I've never watched it, but I've heard some of the stuff that's come out of that show, and it's just, we're not like that at all.
I don't think many people from Essex are. I mean, some people are, but like, I don't. Like, you know, there's not many people, you know, that portray that stupid side, you know.
Calamity said that she's never done live. You're doing great, engaging with chat and inviting engagement. Well,
we're trying.
That's good to know. We are trying, obviously. But as we've already said, the writing is so small as well. So we do go forward and we're squinting.
Well, like I say, it is getting duller now, and it's going to start getting dark soon. So, can everyone see us perfectly clear on the screen, or shall I turn the light on to make it better? Or
we don't even know what the quality is.
I don't even know what the quality is like. I can see
it looks a little bit pixelated here, but it's just a laptop camera, isn't it, that we're using?
Definitely not like them. You're okay.
You were I don't even know
Don't
what we're
go
up to.
forward. Remember, you're sat on a box. I'm all good.
Oh, what, you in your box?
Yeah, I'm all firmly on the box. I'm not gonna.
I did
off.
say before we
that would be
started though, I
funny.
feel like something else needs to go on top of that box to make him the same height, or
Yeah.
he just needs to get a kitchen stool.
Yeah, no, I think that's what I'll end up doing. We'll just get 2 kitchen stools the same, and we'll go from there. Hello, Echoes of the Dead. Welcome in.
Hello, Echoes of the Dead. How are you doing? We are good here. Oh, it's
Good
Tisha.
sound and
There you
picture.
go. Name's Tish
Darren
and
said,
Lee.
"Thank you, Darren. Thank you for the update. I'm glad you can see us and hear us perfectly fine." Like I say, it just does seem a little bit dull for us, but then I think that's because outside is getting more dull now.
It's always a worry, isn't it? How it comes across to other people.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want it to come across like crap.
And we don't want people thinking that we've got annoying voices or we're irritating or
Yeah,
anything like that,
do
we?
tell me, guys, if you think I'm irritating, and and then I'll shut up and then I'll just let Candy do all the talking.
My voice is worse. Hello, Mystic John, Paranormal.
Hello, Mystic John. Welcome in, mate. Thank you for coming in. For all you lovely lot that have come in this evening and actually, tuned in, well, we do, thank you. Like I say, this is our first one. I've repeated that so many times, but you've got to let us know. Obviously, if we can improve, then let us know how. I'm just rambling on. What's someone put? Why are you laughing?
It's Sandra. It's just Sandra, isn't it?
What's Sandra putting?
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah, shut up, Jake. Oh, all right.
I thought I was the one with the irritating voice. I hate the sound of my voice. No, you've got to talk. You've got to talk. Stop it. Sandra, what have you done to me? No, please talk. Jake, seriously. Sandra, tell him to talk. Oh, I don't like this. You asked for that answer. Well, you did. Come on, talk. I feel like it's going to go really quiet now. I do. I feel like it. Please talk. I feel lost when he's not talking.
I'll talk.
There we go. It does show you how much quieter it goes, though. I'm just used to you doing all the talking.
Sandra said to shut up, so I did.
I keep forgetting I've got a bag attached to this, and the radiator's behind me as well, isn't it? Sorry for the loud noise in the background, guys.
Yes, great. Thanks. Hope you're both well. Yeah, we're both good. Like I say, we've been busy today, though. We've been running around like mad, just trying to get last minute bits together.
Sorry, she put that was so much better.
You dick.
That's not very nice, is it? Sandra's lovely.
All right.
Love to Sandra.
You kisser.
Just start on a subject and watch it go in a different direction completely. Well, what subject do you want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about, Mystic? Anyone
trying to keep it on the paranormal and stuff like that.
Anyone got any holidays planned, like for this year or next year? Anyone booked up anything, like plane, boat?
Yeah, I think you did, Alan.
What's that?
You talked yourself out.
No, Sandra just told me to shut up, so that's what it was. So I shut up. No one can talk. I got to think about that. No one can, say that I can't talk and tire myself out.
I don't think you'd ever be tired of hearing your own voice.
Yeah, I don't think I would tire out. I might give myself a sore throat from talking too much. I think I would have to talk for a good number of hours for that.
Just remember, Jake, Sean has shovels for hands and you will see him this weekend.
Not as big as that James guy from the other campsite. His hands were like massive, like
I honestly thought Chris was going to do a runner when he saw his hands.
Chris's face looked like he was like worried.
Thank you, Sandra.
I'm just glad he didn't go.
I'm lovely.
I'm just glad he didn't go to shake my hand after Chris. I was like,
I bet you're looking forward to that, aren't you, John? Not long now.
What's that?
Him going back to Anglesey.
Okay,
He
yeah,
wants
yeah.
to get that footage that it chopped his head off last time, didn't it?
Yeah, he was disappointed about it, weren't you, John? Anyone else got any holidays planned?
Going
To another
to
country,
Whaley
or
House next week.
who?
Where have you been?
Hello, Sophia. Hello,
to
Sophia.
most
Welcome in.
often? Where have we been to most often? We don't really have places that we go to more than
Nah.
anything, not do we?
What, like our holiday? I've just asked that question. Yeah,
That's if
not.
they're talking about holidays or if
Yeah.
they're talking about like paranormal and stuff. I mean, we did I went to an asylum 5 times, didn't I?
Yeah.
Only put one of the version, or did I put 2? No, I think I put 2 of the
Two of the
versions up.
versions,
One
I
of them
think it
had to
was.
come down.
But
'cause it
yeah,
was with
if you're
some
talking about
drawings.
holidays at work, like if we've got any holidays, no, just the camping trips with the lads. But obviously, next year I do plan to go abroad. You know, have a
Hey
holiday.
Sophia, how you doing, my lovely?
You're late. I said hello to Sophia.
Yeah, well, I was talking about something else. I knew it was on there.
How are you, Sophia? How you been?
So you've just basically said what I said. And then moaned at me for it.
Well, no, I said hello to her first, but I didn't ask her how she's been.
Alan's just come back from Gran Canaria.
Oh, that's nice. I've heard it's nice in Gran Canaria. I want to go Lanzarote because that's where it's the further island south, but it's also the windiest one as well, so you get tanned really well.
Well, you get burnt first.
Or burnt.
I only went for 7 days and my skin was literally red.
Yeah, I want to go.
And I don't normally go red that often.
I've been to Tenerife. That's nice, but it's the island furthest north. Tenerife.
I want to go back to Egypt.
Tenerife's
Love Egypt.
The biggest island as well. Egypt would be nice to go, but just to the pyramids and stuff like that, I wouldn't want to do all of Egypt.
I know you'd have to do Sharm el Sheikh. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Never go back to Tunisia.
Italy,
didn't like that very much.
We both want to do Italy, don't we?
I want to do Rome. I would absolutely love to do
Colosseum.
Rome. Yeah, the Colosseum. You've got the catacombs there. Hey, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Yeah, so you've got the catacombs there. You've also got the Vatican City as well.
I want to do Australia as well, but that one you need a good 3 to 6 months out there. Like my dad's been, and he's been a few times, hasn't he?
Where's this?
Australia.
Oh no, spiders! No.
My dad's been there backpacking. He's been in there like hotels. He's done both. But yeah, Australia, you do really need a good 6 months out there.
You can go on your own, get bitten by one of the spiders.
Well, I think it's that you could do. I think if I'm right, you could do a month out there as holiday, and then the rest you have to work out there. So you need a visa in order to work.
Well, you'd have to have a trade or something that they want.
Yeah, I think
it's like
I think on Australia, I think it's really strict. I think you can stay for a holiday for like a month, but that's it. After that, you need a
Australia, spiders, snakes, and more. Yeah, there's far too much out there, especially for me.
I'd love it. I'd love Australia.
Hey, Sarah.
Like the spiders wouldn't bother me, to be fair.
Would you combine holidays with paranormal?
Yeah.
If there was locations that we could access and stuff like that, I would definitely be.
But what I'd do for that is I'd do 2-week holidays, and what I'd do is I'd do 1 week of paranormal investigations and then 1 week just to chill. So the first week you get there, you do your investigations and all that lot, and then the second week you just chill before coming back on the flight back to home. That's the way I'd do it. But yeah, very much so. I'd cross them over.
There you go. Phil loves Malaga.
Malaga? Not heard of Malaga. Where's that?
He could live there and play golf. Malaga's in Greece, isn't it? I think it's in Greece.
Pop in the chats if obviously you know where it is, because obviously we're just guessing. I don't know where Malaga
there you go.
is.
He's a golfer like your dad.
Who?
He'd play golf every day.
Who?
Phil.
Oh, okay, yeah. Phil, yeah. I couldn't play golf, I don't think. I don't know. I've not really tried.
I've been down to a driving range. Absolutely terrible at it.
But yeah, my dad does golf, like actual tournaments abroad and everything. So
Sophia said good. Holland is great. Never been there.
Holland, yeah. I've heard it's meant to be quite good in Holland. You want to do Auschwitz, don't you?
I would love to do Auschwitz. Absolutely love to do it.
But yeah, we had the opportunity to do it this year, but like I say, we haven't had money. So
You're always penniless.
Yeah, I kind of said no because obviously it didn't have the funds. But I'm gutted because obviously, like I say, it would be quite cool to do that. Maybe next year or something, or the year after. But I do want to pay like a payment plan and get a holiday abroad for us both. I think we need it.
See, Mystic John makes me want to go to Australia even less.
I mean,
The spider's size
me
of your
too, KD,
face.
would love to go to Poland. That's Sophia. Yeah, the only thing about Poland, Sophia, is obviously it's really close to the war that's going on, like Ukraine and that.
Yeah, but you can still go.
Yeah, you can still go, but like it's always a worry in the back of my head that what if they fire a bloody missile over into Poland, like while you're there, and like.
Is Holland the one with Amsterdam?
No,
Or is that, no, that's
Amsterdam's
Netherlands,
different.
isn't it? Netherlands. I always get confused.
New Zealand.
Alaska is beautiful.
I'd love to go. My nan was born there. Oh, well, okay, that's interesting, Tammy. Yeah, lovely. I have heard that New Zealand's like meant to be really nice. But where's the Niagara Falls? That's in America, isn't it?
That's in America.
I'd love to go there, Niagara Falls. Like, I think that'd be amazing to witness the power of that.
Sorry, I'm in and out. Me and the missus have a very hyperactive 1-year-old.
Sophia's,
I could imagine.
Sophia's answered.
Holland and Netherlands, same place. Yeah, Amsterdam. Oh, okay.
So that is all the same.
So I was right. So I'd love to go to Amsterdam as well. And I would do the experience.
And Corinne basically just laughed at you saying Netherlands and Holland, lol.
I know, I don't care. Made myself look stupid.
Lanzarote is a beautiful place. Beaches are lovely too. I went there and I loved it. Yeah. So Lanzarote is probably where I'm going to book up for next year.
I've been. Can we go somewhere where I haven't been?
No, because I haven't been Lanzarote.
But I have.
Well, okay, we'll go Tenerife then.
I want to go to Rome.
There, but you haven't been Tenerife.
I want to go to Rome.
Yeah, but you need a bigger bank account for that.
I'm not interested in Tenerife. Doesn't interest me.
It's the biggest one of the lot. And it's got a volcano. We can go to the top of the volcano.
No thanks.
And I'll throw her in.
Are you comfortable in that little box?
I am, actually.
Because you're going to be smaller than that box in a minute. Do you know what? My eyes are going even worse than what they were earlier.
Finally found someone with my level of geography. Sophia.
Oh, I'm absolutely terrible,
I'm terrible
at geography
as well, to be fair.
Most places you need Google Maps and just follow that. And Bob's your uncle.
Mystic John, 957 subscribers. Come on, everyone, let's click subscribe. Oh, thank you, John. Like I say, we ain't about subs, though. Obviously, we're not focusing on that.
We're focusing on watch time at the moment.
We'd love people to stay tuned to listen to us, watch us, and obviously, and then build the watch time up.
Although that's gone up, it has gone up by a couple since we've been live.
Well, like I say, if we get our watch time, then we can have memberships, and obviously we can have special bits for you guys that want to be a member. Obviously you don't have to, but if you want to be a member, obviously you can have exclusive content and stuff. We want to bring that to you, but we can't obviously do it until we hit the requirements what YouTube want you to fulfill.
It's also not the main focus, is it? It's about obviously showing what you love to do more than anything, which is
of course.
Trying to prove that paranormal does actually exist.
Well, I know it.
Well, maybe for you it's not because you're 50-50. But for me, I want to actually
I know that there's something.
I've witnessed stuff. I've seen stuff.
I know that there's something there. I just want more. Like I say, I want that touch, that physical connection to make me, change my mind.
Yeah, you want it all.
Yeah, I want it all.
It's not greedy.
You can probably not. You probably can't have it all, but I want it all.
My ex said she wants to go somewhere she never been, so I took her on the roof.
Oh, that's funny. Yep, the roof is something.
Do you know what? Since I read that, I've got that song stuck in my head now. Up on the roof. I'm not going to sing it.
Oh, what, the Mary Poppins one?
No.
Oh,
no, that's Stepping Time.
Yeah. I had that tune
just come in my head.
As well. That is bad that you knew that. But yeah, I had that tune pop in my head.
It has a beautiful Gothic church that's been in a few horror movies. Where's this, Tammy?
Do you
Oh,
remember
Mallorca. Palma Nova, Mallorca.
Calamity put, do you remember what your first paranormal experience was? Yes, I do remember. I did mention it a little bit earlier in the live, and I said that I was basically in my bedroom at my mum's place. My mum was in a mental health unit, so she was away out of the house. I was listening with my headphones on to music. My door was like wide open, on a thick, really thick royal bit of carpet cut off. My window was closed. Every other window in the house and door was in the house was closed. So there's no way that there'd be a draft coming through anywhere because I couldn't think where a draft would come from. And my door literally just went from being wide open to slam, like shut. And like my heart was like racing, and I was like, took my headphones off. I was like, what the fuck was it? Like, what was that? So I was like, what was that? So I grabbed my baseball bat next to my bed because it's canvas. So obviously, everyone has a baseball bat by the side of their bed. Or if they didn't, they probably should. And anyway, so I went round the house checking to see if anyone had like broken in, if there's any explanation. And I was just terrified anyway because of what just happened. So I was like, baseball bat protection. I was like going through every room going, hello, anyone here? Like, I was looked like a right nutter, like, yeah. And then when I couldn't think of anything and all the rooms were clear, I just went back to listening to my music and I thought nothing of it. Weren't until years ago, until obviously mentioning about paranormal and all that lot, that I thought, actually, that experience that I did have could have been, paranormal.
Well, you started thinking about it more when we got in a relationship together.
I started thinking about it more when we got in a relationship. And then, like I say, kind of went on from there because we didn't start the channel up when we first got together, did we? It took a while.
It was about a year and a half.
Yeah. Because obviously I met your friends, obviously, and then we discussed about it that night, about setting up channels. And I think we both set up the channels the same night, didn't we?
Around a similar time,
yeah. And then that was it. It took off. I have earlier videos we did with them, and then obviously because of like getting involved with some people that we regret. Obviously, friendships sort of went a bit funny, and then obviously, like I say, then it went back. Then we sort of got back in touch and all that lot, and yeah.
You're veering off topic again.
For
me, Calamity, I did say, as again, Jake said at the beginning of it, obviously, for me, it was obviously when I was about 8 years old. My nan had to look after us, and I remember waking up early hours, and all of a sudden I saw this shadow figure just standing at the end of the bed, and it looked like a man, and he was just basically standing there watching, hovering over, and you can imagine how terrifying that is at 8 years old. I literally didn't want to look through it, and I remember just throwing my covers over my head, and just counted down and just fell back asleep. But that was the first little one. I've seen that the cliche one, ladies in the white dress. Saw one out in the middle of the fields for a farmhouse and a bungalow, which we believe that there was like a murder or something that happened on that land, wasn't it? And about a year ago, one of these sort of pictures, I can't even point to it properly, one of these sort of pictures was on the wall. Jake was at work, and it literally come out off the wall, hovered there for a minute, and then flipped up before falling. So that's my little bits anyway.
Kareem put a question. Where is one location you would love to investigate if you had unlimited money and time?
Oh, what's it called? I know in my head where it is. The island that's on it all on its own, where the prisoners were.
Oh,
Alcatraz. That's the one. I'd absolutely love to do Alcatraz. But I'd also like to do somewhere like Hever Castle as well.
Do you know
the amount of history that's in that place.
Do you know what? If I had unlimited money and time and like access to it, I'd love to do what's it called? Either Buckingham Palace, or I'd love to do the Tower of London. because the Tower of London would be really interesting.
Tower of London, I think they do allow you to. It's just mega expensive.
Yeah, Tower of London would be good because obviously, like, that's where all the hangings used to be and like public executions and stuff, and like, you know, there'd be so much history involved in that place. But
I'm just trying to read. 99% of all my paranormal experiences have happened when I've not been on an investigation. It's as if as soon as you get your camera out, they go into hiding. I sometimes think that. I say that to you, don't I?
Flick a light on.
Okay. Yeah, I think that as well. God, my cheeks have gone well red.
And all of a sudden, guys, there's a lot more light in here.
I haven't been off North America, Canada, Alaska, and all over the US. I'd love to do a lot of places over the US. I'd love to do a massive travel.
Do you know what? We've actually
6 months or something over there.
Do you know what? We've actually got people that we can actually meet up with over in America as well. Like, you know, they'll actually show us around.
Well, I'd love to meet up with Mystery Missy. I'd love to meet up with her.
Mystery Girl with Sally and Missy. Yeah.
And then you've got obviously you've got Ashley, Michael and Case, Limestone Spirit Chasers.
But like I say, it's just having money and time to actually go over there. You know, cross the small pond, as they say.
It's definitely not small.
I was being sarcastic.
Blanket's the same thing as Captain America's shield. I'm not sure what that one's about. I'm just trying to read now. Oh, there you go. Calamity. Mine was when I was around that age, but it was the smell of baby sick. Oh, that must have been horrific.
I've not actually heard of that one.
It happened every year for 2 months between May and June. After research, our house used to be a nursery. That's quite interesting.
Trying to get your attention.
I was reading Calamity's message.
I was going to say Julie's put something there. I was going to say I would love to go to Italy and go to what's that place called? Poniglia Island. I'm probably saying that really wrong.
Povglia?
Probably insulting a lot of people right there.
I'm guessing it's Povglia Island. If I've pronounced that wrong, please let me know.
But yeah.
But no, I was reading Calamity's one. They were obviously saying about their experience.
Do you know what? Now I've put the light on. Now I feel like I'm squinting. All right, yeah. Angry put a big paragraph.
Did you know only three men possibly escaped Alcatraz? I saw something about that recently, actually.
The case was closed in 1979 by authorities when they
couldn't determine if any made it on to the mainland or died during the escape in the water.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it's surrounded by water, isn't it? So they probably would just, like, you know, perish in the water.
The only way you can get across it is obviously by a boat. So it'd be interesting to know how they would have got away from that. But it's like that guy. Who's the one that hijacked the plane and then hid all the money somewhere? I can't remember who he was. That was back in must have been back in the 60s or 70s.
Guys,
I'm gonna go and get a shave and shave my head. I will see you. We'll see you tomorrow, Jason.
See you tomorrow, Jason.
Thank you for popping in.
We'll
be ending shortly anyway. I've just seen how long this has been going on for.
Yeah, we only planned for an hour for our very first one, and we've done an hour and 12 minutes, so far. So, yeah, we'll probably let it go to an hour and a half max, and then obviously we'll end the stream for you guys. Obviously, I'm sure you don't want to listen to us ramble on all night. And we have got a few more things to, get done. We've got to pack the car.
We've still got to do that, haven't we?
Ready for tomorrow, so we can just get up, have a coffee.
I think all we've actually put in the car so far is the pillows and the
we ain't got a lot.
Sleeping bags, isn't it? Yeah. That's about it. Oh, and the chairs. That's all. That's all we've put in there for now.
But like, if you could see the rest of our place, that in front, obviously there's like the tent, like the cooking thing, everything's all there.
Everything's by the door.
Ready to go. So it's all a bit of a mess at the minute.
There you go. The waters around Alcatraz are very dangerous, rough and sharks.
Well, there you go.
So there you go.
Sharks, there, definitely.
You wouldn't want to be. I can't even speak then. You wouldn't want to be bleeding them, would you? That's for sure.
Well, which you would if you were. I'm sure you'd cut yourself somewhere trying to escape the prison. So yeah, you'd probably get eaten by a shark if you made it out of the prison. Yeah, has
Same
anyone
as-
else got any
Same as
questions?
Spitbank Spitbank Fort in the UK. You can only get there by boat. I think there's a couple of places in Kent that you can only get to by boat as well, isn't there?
Possibly.
What's they're the little old war ones?
Oh, right.
Oh, Who Fort? I think that's one of them. I think that's
Um,
one of the ones you had to go to by boat, isn't it?
I can't think what they're called. The gun turrets at the estuary. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, Jamie, that is exactly the guy who I was thinking of.
Who?
DB Cooper.
Oh, DP Cooper.
Yeah. He's the one that hijacked one of the planes, and he actually had a lot of money on him. And he was said to have buried it somewhere, and no one knows where this location is.
Oh, imagine if you could find that
DP
money.
Cooper himself, and obviously he died.
Imagine if you could find that money, that loot. You'd be like, way. Well, I'm rich.
It's another topic I love as well. I love anything to do with true crime. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, but like I say, I did mention it earlier. Candy's got a brand new channel coming, Days of Darkness. It's going to be about history, crime, and horror. So, including 3 different things into one channel there. We did start doing a bit of history on this channel, but
that flopped miserably.
it didn't go very well, and I think people want to just see paranormal from this channel. So therefore, Candy's going to obviously have that new channel to deal with all the history and crime and everything.
Yeah, creating those videos and the ones for the paranormal. So I've got my work cut out for me.
But yeah,
you don't do any editing, do you? It's all me.
Nah. But yeah, I have faith in you, and I look forward to seeing your first one. When it goes up online.
I'm actually nervous about putting the first one up.
Nah, don't be. You'll be all good.
It's all making. I've got more pop-ups on the screen.
Yeah, sorry guys, pop-ups on the laptop. Has anyone got any other questions? Before we got 15 minutes left or so.
If they did reach land, you wouldn't know anyway. They'd have been long gone before being found.
Well,
yeah, they probably would have, because obviously they wouldn't want to go back, would they?
No. Well, they'd probably have all 5 fake documents.
Oh, there you go. Spitbank Fort is in Portsmouth. I've only ever been to Portsmouth once, I think.
Yeah. Well, apparently,
Coalhouse Fort is one of. Yeah, I did try and get in contact with them a few months back, angry, and they never got back to me. I think I emailed them about 3 times in the end, because I wanted to do a investigation there. Because obviously, again, quotations, Most Haunted did it, didn't they? Well, they did. They did Coalhouse Fort. They've done a lot of places. Canewdon Church. They managed to get access into that. No one else can. How?
Jamie, can we have some links going again for us, please? Include your own as well. Obviously, your own, Jason's, Chris. Thank you very much, mate.
There was a great haunted hospital in Wales.
I have 5 minutes.
Is that the Whitchurch one?
Huh?
She said there's a.
Who?
Tammy.
Oh, okay.
She said there's a great haunted hospital in Wales. I'm just wondering if that's the Whitchurch one.
There's a couple in Wales. There's a couple of big hospitals in Wales.
I'm just trying to think of the ones we've got. Obviously, you've got Denby Asylum as well.
I've got Denby, and there's another one as well, which I think I've got another large one. But yeah, I found a location. Well, actually, I think Davin gave me a location in Wales, North Wales, recently.
Is that new channel up findable now? It is up, Mark. But there's nothing on it at the moment.
The first video.
I haven't even done the description yet. I've just literally done the banner and the logo for it.
Yeah, the first video will come up soon.
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's not ready yet.
Would you guys do a live investigation? That's a tough one, isn't it? Because obviously it's hard to focus on an investigation and then obviously chat to people at the same time. And for us, I would
Plus, for real
come
footage and that, obviously, like people say, obviously, lives interfere with all,
Well, but we don't use gadgets.
Well, we don't use the gadgets anyway, so I suppose you could.
I suppose we could try it one time.
We could try it because we don't use gadgets at all anyway. So, but again, it's just if these locations have enough signal to do it.
It's all to do with internet as well, and depends on whether you've got power banks charged up and everything.
Do you know what would be a good one to do a live investigation from there?
Which?
So our contact Mike. Sarah
Oh, you're talking
Mayfield
about
Museum,
Sarah.
yeah, because obviously it's like a really like eerie feeling in that place, isn't there? So obviously, if you
Well,
can
you
bring,
think you saw boots down
well,
one
that's
of
what
the
I'm saying. So
aisles.
if you could bring the audience with you on that one, obviously that'd be an interesting take on things.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we'll look into it. Who said that, by the way? Jamie, was it? Or
Oh, do you know what I kind of? Oh, well, no, Echoes of the
oh,
Dead
Echoes
said
of the
it.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have a think about that one, Echoes, and see if we can do that. Or maybe do a live
I
from
think
a
they said
place.
their names are Tish and Lee. I think.
Okay. Well, I'm terrible at names, so I won't remember until I've messaged like a few good times. Thank you for putting the links up, Jamie.
Note Fort looks cool in Weymouth. Yeah, that does actually look quite cool. But I know the teams that done that recently, they said there's quite a lot of echo there as well, haven't they?
Which one?
I'd love to do that Tudor house that Phil's recently done.
Oh yeah. It would be really good.
We have a investigation with him in October, don't we?
We do, yes. So we're looking forward to that, Phil. We're looking
RAF,
forward to
David
seeing
Stowe.
you and meeting you and doing an investigation with you.
Titchfield Abbey is down the road with a usual ghost monk.
Is that Tammy saying that again?
No, this is Mystic John.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Tammy. Like,
I don't know what I don't know what area Titchfield
locations.
Abbey's in. So I'm just trying to read through the comments now.
Hello, Man versus Ghosts.
Hello, Man v Ghosts. How you doing?
Nice to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Like I say, this is our first live, so bear with us, Man v Ghosts. Yeah, we are trying to.
Did you just do that hand thing going like that? Sorry, I was reading the comments and I swear I saw your hands moving in the corner. Have you guys done 30 East Drive yet?
No, we haven't done 30 East Drive, but there's a big hype about that, but like I don't.
Yeah, we don't know how we feel about that one, do we?
Know. It's the same as the Ancient Man Inn as well. Like I'm not sure if I want to do that now. I really wanted to at the start.
Yeah.
It was about I really wanted to get done, but then people said it's on a main road with like youths walking past and they like to knock on the windows and play jokes. And it's like,
there you go. It's in Titchfield, Hampshire. Thank you for that, Mystic John. Appreciate
Thank you, Mystic John. Like I say, this chat will probably like not be able to look it back on it. I'm not sure if you can look back on it, but obviously
I think you can. I think they save up and store as long as you obviously ask it to do that.
If not, just private message us about the location and that, and I'm sure we'll check it out and see if we can get if there's any of your locations or places you want us to go, guys. Just obviously private message us, saying obviously what the place is and where it is. And
there you go. Even Julie said 30 Drive's overdone.
Yeah,
it is. People go back there loads of times as well, don't they? I think they just want to make sure that they can get the proof. Obviously, after so many fakers have hyped it up to be what it is.
Yeah. I think that's interesting as well. If anyone's actually got places that they want us to go and investigate, and they think it'll be a good investigation for us, then why not? We'll do it.
Obviously, we need to get our Facebook page back up to where it needs to be.
As long as it ain't like 500 miles away, and obviously a ridiculous amount of like traveling, and cost.
I don't know. I thought you wanted to do Scotland.
I do, but again, it's going to be.
Obviously, Wales is on the list.
Scotland, I definitely want to go up Scotland and Edinburgh way, but
I would love to do Edinburgh Castle, but I don't think you can get permission for that, can you? It'd be a lot of money.
It'll be a lot of money. It'll be a lot of money for Edinburgh Castle, definitely. But yeah, I want to go Scotland and Edinburgh way, but it's like a 7-hour, 8-hour a drive, sorry, and a lot of petrol.
Oh, there you go. Mark said that he's done 30 East Drive twice. There's something to that place, but it's not one of the top active places.
What's that, sorry?
So it's not one of the top active places.
No, 30 East Drive, I think it's just hyped up because of the name of it and like because everyone's done it. Like, I don't actually think there's anything there as such.
Okay, Phil, no worries. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, thank you for coming in, Phil.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy your evening and weekend. And like I say, we hope to see you on our next premiere or live. Because
there you go. Walking the Weird did a video on Titchfield last month. I don't think I've heard of that channel.
I've not heard of that one, no.
I have to remember that one.
Itchy back, itchy back, itchy back.
Priory Park Abbey staff just found a new entrance a while ago behind the building. I'm keeping an eye on if they will open it to the public. It's deemed, if deemed safe to enter it, I'll keep you posted.
Thank you, Man V Ghosts.
Do you
Thank
know?
you, bud.
Do you know
Thank you
what,
for the
Neil?
comment.
I'd absolutely love to do the Priory Abbey.
Priory Abbey, where's
Yeah.
that? Sorry.
The house that's in the middle of Priory Park.
Oh, right,
The one,
right
the one
close.
that obviously housed the monks.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
had the little tunnel thing
Of
that went through
course.
as well, isn't it?
That's right on our doorstep. Like, literally, it's a 20-minute walk for me. So if we could do that, yeah.
These guys are great. If you are not subscribed, smash that like button. Thank you very much, Mandy Ghosts. Appreciate it. Much love. Hellfire Caves.
Hellfire
Yes.
Caves, yeah, we'd love to do that.
I did
but it's
ask
mega
about
money.
that, but they wanted £1,200. I think
It's more now.
I think other people have had a quotation on it recently, and they said it was something like $2,000 now. So the price keeps going up.
But
I love the
definitely.
history around that one again as well.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, but it's a lot of money. I ain't got £1,500 to lay down for.
Okay, no worries, Claire. Thank you for popping in.
Thank
Really
you,
appreciate
Claire.
it, my
Take
lovely.
care.
We said how rude they were.
Shepton.
Who's this? Who's rude?
I don't know. Shepton Mallet prison. Yeah, I do want to do Shepton Mallet. I want to go do Bodmin Jow as well. Bodmin
That's
Jow
meant
is
to be quite a good one, isn't it?
I think Bodmin Jow is a hotel and you can stay the night in a hotel, but it's really expensive. So obviously I'd have to save up a few pennies and, and then treat Candy to a hotel.
It's still funny that UK versus US driving so different. 3 to 5 hours is not a big deal.
Hello, Sam Haynes. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, hello, Sam.
It's okay, not a problem that you're late. Not a problem. Like I say, we have been going for about an hour and a half though, so we keep saying we're gonna like keep
well,
it
I think
short.
we're going to end it in the next few minutes, aren't we? Another 4 minutes, an hour and a half.
Yeah, but then no, like I say, there's people coming in now, so it's like, do we carry on for 2 hours?
But there you go. Julie said that it's obviously funny that the UK versus US driving so different, 3 to 5 hours. Is not a big deal. Everyone does think of it differently as well, don't
before
they?
it goes quick, Tammy, yes, Baltimore Jail Hotel is $350 a night stay in. Went there was it 3 years ago? Oh no, a year ago.
There you go. Alan said that Bodmin Jail is awesome, Jake, and you would love it.
Yeah, to be fair, I do want to go do Bodmin Jail, so yeah, that is one on the list.
Definitely. We've had loads on our list, haven't we? It's just getting around to doing them.
And some of them are paid and requires money. So we will get there. Don't get me wrong. We've got plenty of stuff to be getting on with and to show you guys.
It's just obviously always weather permitting. We try not to do investigations too much in the rain because obviously we always think that that's going to contaminate the investigation itself.
Yeah, all you're going to hear is just raindrops just coming down and just hitting things. And if you can't just go, oh, that's a tap or that's a knock, when really it's just raindrops.
Then you try not to do it in strong winds as well.
Yeah, because then like high winds can just knock things about and stuff as well.
Obviously, at the moment we're trying to get through as many of the ruins as we can at the moment, isn't it? Because obviously they're the ones that are filled with all the history and stuff. And obviously, whilst the weather's warm, obviously you want to go and see if these sightings and stuff are obviously true, and you want to catch something on camera.
So at first, guys, there will in this warmer months there will be quite a fair few ruins going up and stuff like that. But like in the winter, when obviously it goes a bit more like that. We'll try and get into like the old sort of pubs and stuff that you have seen before from us.
Yeah. Oh my God. Trying to do EVPs in the rain and
is a nightmare.
And the wind is a nightmare. Yeah, of course it is.
So yeah, guys, let us know if obviously you want us to go for a little bit longer. If not, then obviously we'll end the stream in a if you're fed up with hearing us talk here and rambling on, then yeah. True money is
and when.
Yeah. That's the only issue, Julie. That basically just money. If we had more money, we could go.
I personally think it's because so many places get hyped up. They know that they can put these prices up because they know people are going to want to do them, which is unfair, really.
it is a bit unfair, but it's business, I'm afraid. I do understand it from a business sort of, way.
Yeah, but then people
they
are
wanna make money.
disappointed, aren't they?
But then I suppose if you're making money off of somewhere, like, do you know that there's nothing to that place and you're just trying to make a quick buck, if you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but what's to say these people that are
are they
obviously
scamming us?
yeah, but what's to say the people that are obviously getting people to pay for it? What's to say there's no one hiding?
Well, that's what I mean.
We
Like,
don't. We haven't really done paid locations that much, have we? We've done Sarah Merfield, and that's the
Yeah.
only paid one we've done so far.
And that one I trust because I trust the person who, like, goes with us and that. And I trust that obviously the staff that remain there. And it's only a couple of staff, but literally they don't even come in really, do they? Like when you investigate it, they leave you to it.
They just literally sit in
They're
the staff
just
room, don't they?
there for safety reasons, I suppose. But
Keeping an eye on the doors, really, isn't it?
yeah, Trillian.
So my eyes are going funny again.
Oh, Korean.
I'm doing Jamaica in for my birthday in September. £80 2-course meal is included.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not
did
bad,
you see
is
what
it?
Julie put? I want to win the lottery, but I don't play it. I want to win the lottery. I looked in the co-op.
You do play as well, don't you? Sometimes.
Not all the time. I haven't played in ages, to be fair. But I saw in the window of co-op earlier that there's basically £100 million Euro Millions, and I was like, 100 million. Oh, imagine what you could do with 100 million. You wouldn't have to worry ever again, would you? Really?
But no,
That's a
I'd
good
like to
point.
win the lottery, but I don't play it either.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of money. You're just filling up someone else's pocket.
I don't play because I lose all the fucking time. It's just, yeah.
Oh, there's that potty mouth
Oh.
again.
My bad.
You did it again.
Seal them lips.
Yes, even Corrine said that's not actually that bad because you got the meal thrown in it. It's not just a meal, is it? It's a 2-course meal.
Is the lottery still going? Laughing face.
Mark obviously doesn't play.
I went put the pound on the lottery for decades. It's not a pound anymore, Mark. It's like £2.50, £3. Like,
okay, no worries, Echoes of the Dead. Take care and speak to you soon.
Take care, Echoes. Thank you for coming in, mate. See you on the next.
Paranormal on the go.
I'll see you on the next Paranormal on the go.
It's just you're used to saying that, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get the military keep. It is Adolf Hitler's desk from 1945. If I get the place, would you? Ooh,
yeah, I'd love to go,
yes,
Tammy.
please.
That would be awesome.
That would work for both the channels, wouldn't it? Because the history behind that, and then
You could
obviously paranormal investigation as well. Ooh.
You could actually, what's it called? While you're there, film certain bits different to the paranormal one. So the paranormal one could go up on a paranormal channel,
Yeah.
and then obviously bits that haven't been shown in the paranormal one, you could put on the other one.
That would be absolutely brilliant.
Well, Tammy, that's cool. Yeah, it is cool, really cool, and it's nice of Tammy to invite us as well. But Tammy, send us a private message, obviously, about all this, because, like I say, on YouTube, obviously, we can't go back to comments.
Probably easier to find us on Instagram than it is on the Facebook page.
Find us on Instagram.
Although
or on our
the links
Facebook.
are on our YouTube as well, so you can just go to those as well.
Yeah. Now Jamie's a mod for us. So obviously, we made him a mod tonight. Obviously, now he's a mod for us. We'll give him, obviously, our links to our Facebook and to our Instagram and that. So when obviously we do go live or we are doing a premiere, obviously he can then share them links out, because obviously we need someone to really pump the Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, but obviously if people do like music and stuff, they should go and check out his channel as well.
Yeah, check out Jamie's channel, guys. It's all about music, so if you love your music, go check that out. Right, before we end the stream, has anyone who got any last things to ask? Or
I'll let you know if I get it and find you on Instagram. Yeah, that'd be brilliant if you can, Tammy. I'd be looking really forward to that one if that's possible. Brilliant, wouldn't it? Hey, he's been a little pain in the bottom at night the last few nights. He's teething and getting over having his vaccinations.
I think Jake's hungry again. I'm not hungry. Well, actually, maybe a little bit. Might have a little snack. But
yeah, teething isn't the best one, is it really?
Thank you, Kate. Thank you.
And vaccinations as well as teething at the same time.
Yeah.
That's one little annoyed baby.
I think it'll take about 2 or 3 like goes at doing these lives before Candy's nerves slow down and start being all right.
I don't know. My hands aren't quite so clammy now. They're still a little bit clammy, but they're not as clammy as what they were at the
Yeah.
start. And my hands are a bit more steadier now.
It's
So
just we're gonna have to get used to doing lives and get used to it because we're not used to it at the moment. So
okay, no worries, Kareem. Thank you very much for popping in. It was great to see you.
oh, he actually put our Facebook link in. I think
That looks really weird on there, doesn't
it does look weird on the screen. Yeah.
It
But
doesn't
yeah,
come up
Jamie,
the
I'll
same
message
way
you
as-
privately after this anyway.
I was gonna say it doesn't come up the same way as like the links for YouTube, does it?
Yeah, it comes up
it looks
differently.
strange.
Tammy, thank you, Jamie, mate.
Is Sophia off now as well? Is she? Thank you both and chat.
Fun chat, yeah.
I think she's off now, is she?
I think so. I think Sophie's off. That does imply that she's off, I think. But okay.
It's a really great live stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mark.
Bye,
As I said,
Corinne.
we've
Thank you for coming in.
we weren't obviously so sure. Obviously, we just said that we're going to do it, obviously, so we could tell people, obviously, about the camping trip that was obviously coming up with Bristol Paranormal Hunters, obviously Fright Night Project, and Jason from Haunted Sessions.
It's going to be a good weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
And then obviously, we've got we should have Sarum Airfield in June.
Yeah. Hopefully next month we'll have Sarum for you guys. We might go live from Sarum Airfield. Show you guys the museum. We're there all night. So when we go Sarum, we are there from like 7 p.m. and we stay there till 6 a.m. in the morning. So we'll be there all night investigating, and obviously we'll try and include a live in there as well.
Oh, Lisa's just. But hey, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
On her break as well.
How's work?
Hope it's not been a stressful one for you. You smashed it, guys. Look forward to the next one. Thank you, Alan. Really appreciate that.
Thank you, Alan. Yeah. Thanks for coming
Neil,
in.
keep it up. It will become easy. Oh, keep it up. It will become easier, and you'll ease into it. Just takes time. I found that after I started off, soon it won't feel so strange. Just normal. I enjoyed it. You done well tonight. Thank you very much, Neil. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for putting the Instagram link in. Again, that looks at the Facebook one, though, doesn't it? It don't look right. Look.
Yeah, thank you for doing that, Jamie.
Appreciate it, Jamie.
Appreciate it. Much love and respect.
How's work, Lisa? Is that okay?
Oh, no, she's put, hello, guys. It's okay so far.
Oh, okay. That's good then.
That's good then. At least it's not been a stressful one for you.
Next time I'll do my best to be on time. No worries, Sam. No worries.
No, it's just good that you've obviously managed to get in, Sam. It's, we don't expect people to be on time, do we?
No, not at all.
We weren't even knowing how this was going to go or anything.
Didn't have any idea on how it's going to go.
But we are going to obviously end it in a minute. I've just realised that we're up to almost an hour and 40 minutes. This was originally only meant to be an hour.
Yeah, originally, as Candy just said, that our first one was meant to be just an hour. But yeah, we've gone well over that now.
Yeah, and we've still got so much to do, haven't we? We've really got to go and pack that car.
Yeah, we've got to get the bed free as well, because like literally just everything's just thrown on top of it, like while we did the live. So yeah, we've got to sort that out, sort the car out.
All the sorting out, eh?
Yeah. And then, like I say, we might go live from the campsite. So stay tuned, guys, because obviously there might be a live coming to you very soon.
That is very true, Calamity. As the saying goes, time flies by when you're having fun.
It does, yeah. Well,
I don't know why I said it like that, but it just came out like that.
Right, so guys, we're going to end the stream. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part of our first live. If you're anyone like just watching this back, obviously, because people do watch lives back or while they're offline, then yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the video, the live stream. I think it's closed. Like I say, I do reiterate that. I think I'm saying that right. Probably not.
I don't even know what you were trying to say.
Basically, that we might go live again. Yeah. So at the weekend. So stay tuned. Obviously, keep your notifications on, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.
Yeah. So take it easy, guys, and take care for now. And remember, stay haunted.
Take care, guys.
Where's the end live button?